I hope you understand the calculation part. Next is suspension. A suspension is a heterogeneous mixture in which the solute particles do not dissolve but remain suspended throughout the bulk of the medium. Here the particles are visible to the naked eyes. Next is properties of suspension. We already discussed that suspension is a heterogeneous mixture and the size of the particles are big so that we are able to see it by our naked eyes. It scatters a beam of light passing through it and make its path visible. When left undisturbed, the particles settle at the bottom and we are able to separate them by using any physical methods like filtration. This shows a suspension is unstable. We already learned this by doing the activity, so I hope you understand. Next is colloidal solution. The particles of a colloid are uniformly spread throughout the solution. Due to the relatively smaller size of particles as compared to that of a suspension, the mixture appears to be homogeneous. But actually, a colloidal solution is a heterogeneous mixture. Example, milk. We already learned this by doing the activity. Because of the small size of particles, we cannot see them with our naked eyes. But these particles are able to scatter a beam of light. Properties of colloidal solution. We already discussed that a colloid is a heterogeneous mixture. Here, the size of the particles are too small so that we cannot see it by our naked eyes. Colloids are big enough to scatter a beam of light passing through it and make its path visible. They do not settle down when left undisturbed. That is, colloid is quite stable. And here these mixtures cannot be separated by filtration, but we use a special method known as centrifugation. We will be learning this process later, children. Next is Tyndall effect. The scattering of beam of light is called Tyndall effect. It can be observed when a fine beam of light enters a room through a small hole. This happens due to the scattering of light by the particles of dust and smoke in the air. Tyndall effect can be observed in a canopy when light passes through the canopy of a dense forest. The components of a colloidal solution are the dispersed phase and the dispersion medium. The solute-like component or the dispersed particle in a colloid form the dispersed phase. The component in which the dispersed phase is suspended is known as the dispersed medium. Some of the examples for dispersed phase and dispersing medium is given here. Today, we learned about different types of mixtures, properties of true solution, suspension, and colloidal solution. I hope you understand. Thank you.